Oh, hello, and welcome to Prediction Movie Review. Hey guys, my name is Dylan. I feel nowadays movies are far too predictable, and I'm setting off to prove just that. Armed with only a trailer and the first part of a movie, we'll pause to make predictions on what we think will happen the rest of the way, and check back in at the end to see how we did. As everyone not so patiently awaits for December, hope for Spider-Man No Way Home, I thought what better time to visit a Tom Holland flick with a huge budget that got lost in the pandemic schedule shifting. Seems so strange to drop the ball with a movie starring Ray and Spiderman. I have to see it for myself to see if it deserved to be missed or if we have a hidden gem on our hands. It's the Prediction Movie Review for Chaos Walking. Obligatory, here's a teaser telling you you're about to watch a trailer. Oh good, because, in case I inexplicably clicked on this video not knowing what it was. I'm so glad there's this 5-second bumper informing me of this. Holy shit, get on with it already.
It's a girl.
Girl. Oh my gosh, girl.
I'm sorry.
No noise.
Blonde hair. I've just never
seen a girl before.
That's what I was like when I was 15. Oh, there's a real girl in front of me who wants to talk to me. Hi there, how are you?
It's so loud here.
We call it the noise.
I can't tell if he's being a sarcastic bastard, but that is great. Oh, that thing you're hearing with your ears? Yeah, we call that noise.
Happened to all the men on this planet. Every thought in our heads. On display.
They literally had a movie about a man whose thoughts are broadcast for everyone and called Tom Holland. That's some A+ casting. And why only men? Trust me, if anything, you don't want to hear our thoughts.
Strange to see everything you're thinking.
it was strange for me too, not knowing what's going on in your head. I mean, I don't know, you might not like my dog, or you want to hit me over the head with a rock or something.
I like your dog.
Tom? I would be watching that she doesn't pick up any rocks. Seriously, look at that cast. On top of 2 stars of recent mega franchises, you have Mads Mikkelsen, and depending on who you talk to, either the first or second best Jonas brother. Sorry, Kevin. Plus, it's based on a best-selling novel, meaning I don't have to read a book. This has so much going for it. Let's find out why not a single person is talking about this movie. Right off the top, I will say Chaos Walking has a cool premise. With that, since there are no women, that makes this movie surprisingly progressive. These two? Totally gay. And you have to assume so is every other guy, right? With an hour left and having dissect the trailer, there still seems to be a lot that needs to happen in a short amount of time. Let's see how well we can predict it. They will be interrupted by the preacher who will attack the duo, and them, plus the doggy, are able to escape by boat. However, that boat will hit the rapids and they'll be swept downstream. Eventually they'll get to the tower and something, or rather someone, will stop Viola from getting the message to her fleet. At some point we're getting aliens, apparently. I'm not sure if David is able to call on them or if they just show up, but they will, and they will cause chaos. Based on a few things that David has said about Todd, I think there's a deeper meaning as to why he's been sort of a father figure towards him. David must know that Todd has some ability that they don't, and throughout the rest of it, Todd will slowly learn this, and by the end, is able to harness his full strength in order to stop David and the aliens. We see a shot in the trailer of a bunch of people, women included. They're either from Viola's fleet, or on Todd's planet there's a hidden bunker where a whole other civilization has been living. Bonus point if one of the people living there is Todd's mom and he's been lied to all his life. David is pretty clearly not a nice guy and is trying to take control of Viola's fleet. He'll be close to doing so, but Todd and his newfound power will be able to stop him just in time. Todd, like me at a young age, is having a lot of emotions about being around a girl. I think this moment from the trailer is much more than only a calming handhold saying that everything will be all right. I think they end up together come the credits. Let's jump back into it. Even if none of these predictions come true, there's only one thing that better not happen. Don't you dare kill that dog. Wow, this movie took a wild turn in its last 2/3 of its runtime. They set this up that their town was the only one, and based on the trailer, it looked like some aliens would pop up, a random group of women would magically appear, and there's a cute dog. Well, my predictions turned out okay, but let's find out why this got so turned around. The preacher guy does attempt to stop Todd and Viola. In the process of their river chase, he kills the dog. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and fuck you. That dog was adorable and did nothing wrong. Although I picked up that they had no problem viciously killing off animals. They do make it to Haven, and we see that there are women and other men on this planet. David shows up to try to get Viola. There is an alien type thing. Sure. Todd is able to use his noise to finally defeat David. That's a correct prediction, which leads right into my first incorrect one. Todd's noise becomes the strongest it's ever been as he projects his mom telling David he's a coward. But I thought it was going to be some super special power that he unlocks. That's not true. Which I guess happened, but when I made the prediction, I was thinking much bigger, so I'll take the neg there. Second one was me shipping Todd and Viola. They kinda tease it that there might be something there at the end, but it wasn't concrete enough for me to confidently take that point. Hey, that wasn't bad for a movie, like I said, took a complete 180 in the back part. I went from thinking aliens were gonna show up and play a key part in the third act to Viola's ship showing up and David almost taking control of it before being stopped. No, just no. I'm not sure why there was alien creatures in the first place. One shows up to fight Todd and is about to kill him, and then Viola just kind of says to Todd, hey, could you maybe not do that? And then they're never seen again. Sure, Viola's ship shows up, but David at no point is anywhere near taking control of it and dies via gravity. I was really enjoying this, and then for some reason, it lost me big time in the back half. Pretty much around the time of that whole alien thing. We move past that so quickly onto Haven, a town that sticks to itself because David is an asshole. Todd doesn't seem as shocked as he should have been for having this huge revelation revealed. Instead, he was more interested in his mom's diary. And then the fight with David was so lackluster. Todd gets like one good punch in, and then he has to use his mommy in order to win, and all of a sudden wakes up on Viola's ship. The other thing that didn't make sense, if Prentisstown and Haven don't get along, why were they sending more people to New World? And if these people were the first settlers of New World, why would they not have contact with the others? All it took was Todd plugging in that cord and they had a signal again. Plus, the new arrivals show up to New World, and then what? I'm never gonna know because this will never get a sequel, and I'm sure as hell not reading books. It wasn't all bad. Tom Holland was good. Super cute dog. Neat premise. See, watch this. I really thought the way it was going, I'd really like this movie until I didn't. I lost interest and too many nonsensical things happen. I can see why they decided to drop this movie at the worst possible time. It wasn't worth holding on to until things got better because no one would see it anyways. Look, if you read the books, or if you're bored, then yeah, watch this. But if not, you can probably find something better to do with your time. Also, I never do this, but I'd like to introduce doing my official score for a movie. So for Chaos Walking, I'll give it a 0 out of 10. That's what you get for killing that dog, you bastards. Do you have a movie that you want to see a prediction movie review for? Obviously, I can't have seen the movie in order to make this work, but leave your suggestions in the comments below. Lastly, I predict that you will like the video and subscribe, and that's appreciated. Thanks for watching.